Hello, people of the world. I am Pam Stewart, and it's very nice to meet you. I started this journey quite a few years ago, and I tried to follow the traditional path, and I also have friends who have traditional contracts. For the last 2 years, I have been indie published, so I have a great insight on both paths. So if you're interested, I have some pros and cons, and let's begin. Okay, traditional publishing is the big 5 publishers, such as like Simon & Schuster and Tor. They get, hello, we have a guest star. Hello, Oliver. So you have to, the only way to get your manuscript usually before a major publisher is to go through an agent. If anyone is asking you for money to do this, then you're talking to somebody who's a scam artist. Traditional should only be giving you money, not taking money from you. So basically they take your manuscript and they publish it, they do all the formatting, they pick the covers, they do most of the advertising, and then they put it in the bookstores for you. So then you see your name out in Barnes & Noble and Books A Million and all those different vendors. And then for indie publishing, there's a lot more grunt work involved, but basically your creator, you make sure that your manuscript is fully edited, you have a good cover, and you upload it, or you hire somebody to upload the information to Amazon and all the different vendors, and it becomes available for sale, and you're in charge of your advertising and connecting with readers, such as I'm doing right now. Okay, so we're going to talk about 3 pros for going traditional. The first pro is that you get some money in your pocket. Usually there's an advance. Now, over the years, the advances have been dropping, but there's still, you get money, and that's like zero investment for you. So, win. Next is, it's available in big bookstores. That's number 2. So you get to be in Barnes & Noble, right on the shelves, you get to be in Books A Million, you get to be in all the indie bookstores. So it's very exciting to see your name at the major bookstores. And then you also would have a wider market and translations and different things that would be available to you that would be easier with a traditional contract. 3 cons for traditional publishing. They make you sign a contract. If you do go this method, I highly suggest getting a lawyer to review this contract, because this can take away all your rights to your published books for many years, and different intellectual properties such as audiobooks and movies and different other merchandise that you could be getting. So keep in mind that they will probably have control of all that, and you would not be able to publish it yourself or for many years. Number 2, your profits are limited. You only get a certain percentage of the book price, even though it says $7.99 when you go out and buy your books online. Maybe $1 less than that, 30 cents would be going to you out of that. They get to choose your covers and how they market you. So let's say you write a pirate adventure and there's a small little romantic subplot. They could choose, if what's hot this year is hot pirate romance, they could choose to put a shirtless guy on your cover and make it pink. So keep in mind that you lose all control of things like that, or the placements in the bookstores. Any of that is gone. So your profits are limited, you have to sign a contract, and they get to choose a lot about your book and marketing. So some pros and cons about indie. Number 1 pro for indie is that you get complete creative control. So you really love that scene between the werewolf and the kitty cat, but the publisher didn't like that. That's too bad, because the werewolf and the kitty cat will be in the book because you're deciding that. Also, and your fans might love that. You never know. So you get complete control over that. You get to choose your covers. Also, the profit margin is so dramatically different. And it's evergreen. So with each book you'll get, if you're with Amazon, which most people will publish their books on Amazon, you get at least 70% of that cover price. And that's a pretty good chunk of change. So pro number 3 for indie publishing is you get to have all of the subsidiary rights. So you can make your one product in many products. You can make audiobooks. You could do trailers. You can do ebooks and print books and hardbacks. It's like you have complete control over all that. And I know that sounds daunting, but bear with me. Some of the cons is that you have, number one, you have all the upfront costs. So all the editing, all the publishing, all of the cover design, finding those people, it's all on you. So that can run into some expense. And it's just like starting any business. You have to walk into it knowing that there's going to be expenses. And it takes a while to actually start making money. But in the long haul, your profit margin would be greater if you have control of the product. Another con with indie is that you do have to find all these people and manage them. So I have to find people who can help me with ads and who know how to format, or I have to learn how to do it myself. People who understand graphic design, and I have to pay them. So it is quite the business. So if you're not business minded, that's something to consider. Traditional is suited more for somebody who wants to see their name in the bookstore, who wants to take a gamble that the very, very small amount of shelf space that they're going to take a gamble on you and put some money behind your book in advertising. A lot of them are not doing that anymore because they're not making a big enough profit margin to do so. People who would like to do indie are going to be people who are very focused and driven. People who have energy and time and a little bit of startup money. Period. There's ways to get by with indie pretty cheap, but then those books have a harder sell because if you don't have a beautiful cover, you don't have a great read through. People don't see your book if they won't pick it up if the cover is not professional level. And if they read the first few pages and it's not well edited, then they're going to move on to the next book. Regardless of which path you take, I feel like both can be very satisfying. And as long as you're following your dreams and working on that, I think that you'll find joy in your life. And that's what it's about, is to create and find joy in whatever way you can. So if you like this video and you'd like to see more, please hit this like and subscribe right below the video. Please leave your comments if you have questions. I would answer all of your comments, so hit me. I am available if you're interested in following me on other social media. I hang out on Facebook a lot, Instagram, I have a website. All the information is available in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye!